So hey guys, well it's been quite a while since my last video. I think it's been about a month, maybe give or take a few days, but it's been about a month since my last video. For some reason to be honest with you, I just really haven't been in the mood, or I haven't really had the will to do any videos lately for some reason. But you know, I just decided I'd kind of take maybe like a break from doing videos or whatever, but anyway, here we are again, and well, first thing you may notice something different about me since my last video, and that's I'm wearing glasses. I actually found out about a week and a half ago, or actually 2 weeks ago, now that I basically needed glasses. The eye doctor told me I had an astigmatism in both eyes. Like in one eye, my vision was like 20/25, I think 20/50 or 20/45 in the other, but he also told me I have an extra blood vessel in my right eye as well, which according to the doctor is fairly uncommon. But, that's another story though. Yeah, I actually just recently picked these up. I think on Tuesday or Wednesday I picked these up. And I had planned on doing an around the town video, quick around the town video while I went to pick them up. Because where I had to pick these up, the eye clinic I went to is actually in this town I used to live in, which is it's like maybe like 25-30 miles from where I currently live. And this town I actually grew up in the early 90s. So yeah, I thought about maybe going to maybe dropping by Walmart, or maybe like driving by the house I used to live in. But I ended up not doing anything in the video. So I just decided not to upload it or anything like that. So anyway, that is not the point of this video, and as you can tell, obviously from the title, this is should be a quick DVD update, because I only have 2 movies to show. I'm not really sure where I'm going to get around to buying any more movies, because the 2 I've had one. The first one I bought back in January. I bought the other last month, so yeah, I'm not really buying them too frequently right now, so I'm not sure when I'll get around to getting more, so I'm just going to go ahead and show these 2 and get it over with. And that said, the first one I'm going to show is the one you guys already know I have, because the last video I did, I talked about this movie, and so I'm not really going to get into much detail about it. I'm just probably going to show it to you, but obviously it has Contagion. This was the movie I talked about in the last video. I mean, I liked it. Yeah, it's kind of sort of deals with a similar topic as Outbreak, but it's not really like Outbreak, but yeah. But anyway, it's a good movie. I liked it. Yeah, I think I bought that a day after Valentine's Day last month. I believe I bought it on the 15th of February, which was I think it was a Friday. Yeah. It was a Friday, I believe, and I don't think I got around to actually watching it until Sunday evening. Anyway, that said, this next movie is actually the first one I bought this year. I bought it back in January, and I got it on Amazon. I'll go ahead and tell you it's a video game movie, and you probably know, you probably are well aware of how a lot of people feel about video game movies. Most people don't think they're any good at all, a lot of them. And actually the movie I'm about to show you is actually, I believe it was either the second or the third one ever made. I think it came out a year after Super Mario Brothers back at this movie, and I'll go ahead and show you what it is just to get it out of the way. That's Street Fighter, the movie, starring Raul Julia. If I can get this glare off of it. It stars Raul Julia and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Street Fighter, the movie. This came out in 1994, which I think they actually made another one about 2 or 3 years ago, which I believe was focused on Chun-Li. I don't think it had anything to do with this one, but yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's not a good movie. It really is. I mean, and if you're not a gamer kind of person, this was based on the game Street Fighter 2. Yeah, because I mean, the thing is though, a lot of people who are fans of the Street Fighter games, especially Street Fighter 2, they did not like this movie whatsoever. Actually, you probably would be hard pressed to find that many people who can honestly say they like this movie. I am actually one of the few people who actually can say it. I mean, the thing is, no, it's not a good movie at all. It's cheesy at best, probably, but something about this movie I have always enjoyed. I mean, I was never even that big of a fan of fighting games when I was younger. But the only fighting games I've ever enjoyed at all were the Mortal Kombat games and the Street Fighter games. That's it. But anyway, I think one thing that hurt this movie with a lot of fans of the game was that, to be honest with you, it pretty much bears very little resemblance to the game it's based on. I remember one time reading somebody saying how the movie actually should have been called the Battle for Shadowloo, featuring the cast of Street Fighter. That's the way one person put it once. Because I mean, the thing is too is, like, for a movie called Street Fighter, you would imagine that it would be a movie that involves a lot of street fighting. Actually, no, there is no street fighting whatsoever in this movie. And the thing is, I mean, if you've never played the game, Street Fighter 2 was the main antagonist was M. Bison, who, of course, in the movie is played by Raul Julia, who I believe, I actually can't remember much of the game. It's been years since I've played it, but basically there's this tournament that several contestants were fighting and trying to win, for different reasons. Gal, for example, was actually my favorite Street Fighter character. He was basically Bison. I think Bison, from what I remember, Bison killed his friend, and Gal was trying to win to avenge his friend Charlie, for example. Chun-Li, was trying to avenge her father, who had been murdered by Bison, and so forth. But in the movie, there's pretty much there's no tournament. There's no, the thing is, I mean, they could have made this. I could have easily have seen this been a somewhat of a martial arts movie, but it's not really the way they did it. But like in the movie, they pretty much completely did away with the tournament aspect of it and just made it into a, we gotta stop this guy from killing these hostages kind of deal. But I mean, it's a cheesy movie. I mean, it's not good. I've always enjoyed it though. I mean, I think the first time I saw this, I was 14 or 15. I was in a local movie rental place, which this place has long since been closed down. But I saw it on one of the rows. I think it was back when it was on when VHS was still the main thing. DVDs were still. I mean, DVDs hadn't yet pushed out VHS, and all that. And I decided, I wanted to rent it and see it as soon as I saw it on the road. And then I bought it, not long. Either, I can't remember, well, actually, I can't remember if that's when I bought it or if I was just renting it then, but ultimately I did buy it either way on VHS. Yeah, no, I actually skipped over the DVD and just bought this in Blu-ray, so I can't really compare. Yeah, Raul Julia definitely is the best part of this movie. His performance. I mean, it's just so over the top. It's funny, Yeah, I mean, and another thing they did, for some reason they did, is a lot of the characters they kind of changed up from the games. Balrog probably being one of the most major departures from the game. But anyway, and I think another thing too, one thing a lot of fans of the game didn't like about this movie was they changed the focus of the main character. In the game it was Ryu, and in the movie it was Gal. It was the primary focus of it. And I don't think a lot of people cared for that either. But anyway, And honestly, though, I mean, this may not be saying much, but you know, personally, if you ask me, of the early video game based movies, like the first three that came out, like this, Super Mario Brothers, and Double Dragon. Of the three, I actually like this one the most. Double Dragon was just I don't know what they were thinking when they made that. That was probably the cheesiest bad movie I've ever. Anyway, back on subject. That's really all I have to say about it. Almost dropped it. I haven't really watched any of the special features except for the deleted scenes, and the thing is, there's only 2 deleted scenes, and both of them are about Chun-Li. So yeah, that really is about all I have to say, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you guys next time.